cuties, Maple here with another exciting video for you all today. So I'm taking a break from my shoujo series just for a week because I had a couple of people ask me to make this video. From YouTube to Facebook to Instagram, I was really excited to get people's suggestion on what videos they wanted to see me make. As you can probably tell from the username under this video right now, I am a cosplay channel. Now I do Let's Plays and I make a variety of videos, but the pinnacle of where this channel is coming from is because I like to cosplay and go to cons. Going to cons, you know that there's a lot of fantastic experiences and there's a lot of not so great experiences. So being the awkward duckling that I am, I thought I would share some of those stories with you. I know when I'm not filming videos or in cosplay or a lot of the stuff that I do, I like to go on YouTube and I love to watch convention horror stories. Sadly, I don't have a lot of those. There's a couple convention stories I guess I can talk about, but most of my experiences are derived from one of two things: creepers at cons and me being an awkward duckling. I thought I would start with more of a positive note and tell you all a story from one of my many awkward duckling stories, and I think you'll find this one's pretty ironic. So this story delves from a small convention last year. YamaCon is a super awesome con in Pigeon Forge. It's small, but it's in a great area. So it's one of those conventions, if you just want to lead the convention, there's a ton of stuff for you to do. Me going with friends, I always love going, and it's always a really great time. The people there are really nice, there's a lot of stuff to do, the panels are always hilarious, and in general I just have an awesome, great time. This time I was bringing two cosplays. One, Season 4 Yang from Ruby, and two, my Psyduck Kijinka. So I know you're looking at this and going, whoa, there's a lot of yellow. You don't know the half of it. So Friday goes on, I'm walking around as Yang, and a lot of people think that I only have one arm. Surprise! I have two, haha! And I'm not putting down anyone who has one arm. I just was being in character and thought it was funny. I'm sorry. Anyway, it's not where my main story is, I just don't want to offend anyone. Saturday, I was really excited to finally test out my Psyduck Kijinka. My wig was from my Sailor Venus, and there was a minimal amount of work that went into this cosplay, but I was still really excited about it. I made a sign that had a bunch of question marks, and was really looking forward to the day of seeing other Pokemon cosplayers and having people try and catch me or do the Pokemon Go phone thing. So we got to the convention. It was cold. We ran the convention. Once we got there, we got some candid photos in front of the Pikachu car and talked to some people, played some Smash. We were having a really good time. Enter adorable anonymous girl from across the room. We were in the dealer's room and this girl runs up to me really excited and asks for a picture. Being the very excitable and grateful person that I am for photos, I very quickly got in position and gave her a nod. After the picture, I was really excited to talk about Pokemon, or my costume, or her costume, or one of the many different subjects that I could possibly think would come to mind of this girl asking for a photo. What I wasn't expecting is for her to go on and on about Five Nights at Freddy's. I was a little confused because I was like, awesome game, but not really pertaining to what I am. I kind of looked at her for a second, and then she goes, well, that's why I really love your Chica cosplay. Chica is my very favorite character. Chica's a duck. I'm a duck. This girl was excited. Part of me wanted to tell her who I was, but the other part won out, and so the girl left thinking I was Chica. I just didn't have the heart to tell her that I wasn't. When you get really excited about a character, you kind of get let down when somebody's not who you think they are. Ugh. So that was earlier in the afternoon, and it had only been a few minutes of me being in the con. My friends and I got a good laugh about it, but we continued on around the dealer's room. I quickly forgot about it and was looking at different merch. After that, I had a few more people ask for pictures. Two of those three people thought I was Chica again. Makes sense. Yet in a yellow dress, yellow character, obviously a duckbill. I understand that people thought I was Chica. I did do better though with those people and tell them that I was Psyduck. They still appreciated the costume, but I don't think I was quite what they wanted me to be. My friends and I started laughing about it. We kept joking about different characters that I could possibly be. Bananas in her jammas, Big Bird, my personal favorite, the literal mascot from Mighty Ducks. So we went into the game room later and we're getting a good laugh about it. I think we were in the middle of, I don't remember what the game was, when another guy came up and asked for a picture. I held up my sign of question marks and was like, yeah, take it whenever. He kind of looked at me questioning and asked why I had my sign. I said it pertains to the character, and he didn't really question me after that. He took a picture and asked for a hug. I gave him one because I like hugs, I like pictures, I like people. After he gave me a hug, he really quietly whispered in my ears, "Oh my gosh, I love DuckTales." He proceeded to talk to me about it, and I talked to him about it as well, and then he left. You can probably imagine that my friends are dying laughing at this point, because not only have I been Chica today, I've been DuckTales, I've been Bananas in Pajamas, any yellow or duck related character you could possibly think of, that was me of the day. I was a little frustrated about it, but I was in good humor, so I wasn't going to let the day be ruined by that. It was a few hours later that I went to the Pokemon shoot, and everybody knew who I was. We had a good time. I think it was right after Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, so it was the hype of Team Skull was out and they were dancing and we had a good time, and Team Rocket was catching Pokemon. It was a really, really good time. After that, my friends and I think we're going to go back to the hotel and change. I was in a really good mood. I wasn't thinking anymore about people getting my costume wrong or how I looked or anything like that. My phone just went off. Anyway, we got to the parking lot and I was cold, but I was excited that I had left without a hitch. I had left on the high note that people knew I was Psyduck. I was naive. I should have known. Across the parking lot, this one girl, I just hear her scream, "Oh my gosh, I love your Minions cosplay!" My dear folks, if you have not seen Minions, yes, they are yellow. Yes, they are goofy looking. However, there are a few distinct differences between Psyduck and a Minion. They're both silly. However, Minions wear goggles. Psyduck does not. Minions have little things of black hair. You know what? My little visor had little black things, so I wasn't going to be upset about that. Minions look like Tic Tacs, and I at least look like a tennis player. Minions wear dark blue overalls and work boots. They don't wear dresses, and they certainly don't have giant question mark signs. Big Bird, I understand. He's a bird. Bananas in Pajamas, I understand. Minions. Why? The day wasn't ruined, but it was definitely an awkward experience. Let me put a disclaimer out there that I'm not going to put anyone down who gets my costume wrong, and since then I've just prepped myself whenever I do a Pokemon Gajinka or something that's not strictly a very clear cosplay of what the possibilities somebody could possibly call me. It was, however, a very comical story, and since then, I can't go wearing Psyduck with my friends without one of them shouting a random character that is not a Pokemon. I hope you have enjoyed my first awkward story time, and if you would like me to make another one, like I said at the beginning, be sure to like and comment below that you would like to see another one. If you have a story, feel free to comment that as well. Let's relate to being awkward beings together. I am so glad you watched my video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. From me to you, I love you lots. Bye!